99% of women overlook this, yet it's something that men truly appreciate. It might sound bold, but let me pose a question. How often do you encounter a woman who appears to have it all together, yet finds it challenging to forge a deeper bond with men? It isn't about beauty, wealth, or self-assurance. The reality is that many women miss out on certain subtle yet impactful gestures that can make them incredibly appealing. Today, I'm going to share 7 secret behaviors that men crave but rarely express. These insights go beyond the usual dating advice you've heard time and again. They are nuanced psychological cues, supported by contemporary research and timeless Stoic philosophy, that can transform how men view you, all with minimal effort. Picture this. What if you could tap into the hidden desires of men? Desires they might not even recognize themselves? What if you could effortlessly distinguish yourself from the vast majority of women, not by being overly assertive or trying too hard, but simply by grasping what resonates emotionally with a man, making him feel truly recognized and valued? The truth is, if you're not aware of these insights, you're putting yourself at a significant disadvantage. You could lose out on creating an attraction that lingers in his mind long after you've parted ways. That's why you'll want to stick around until the end. The final secret is the most impactful, and once you grasp it, your view of attraction will shift dramatically. Before we dive in, I have a small request. If you genuinely want to master these groundbreaking techniques, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any life-altering insights. Now, let's kick things off with secret number 1. The influence of touch before intimacy. Imagine you're on a date. The conversation flows effortlessly, he's laughing, and everything seems just right. Yet, you sense there's a missing piece. The connection feels incomplete. He's interested, but not fully engaged. After saying goodbye, you send him a message only to be met with silence. No reply. What went wrong? Many women depend solely on verbal communication to spark attraction, thinking that a great chat is sufficient. However, for men, connection transcends words. It encompasses physical and emotional layers too. One of the most undervalued methods of establishing this bond is through touch. It's not about being aggressive or pushy. It should be subtle, intentional, and profoundly meaningful. One often overlooked gesture that men yearn for is a gentle, simple massage before intimacy. It may sound straightforward, but here's the magic. For men, emotional connection can be just as vital, if not more so, than physical allure. A conscious, non-sexual touch conveys more than 1,000 words. It communicates, I see you. You matter to me. I want you to feel safe and at ease with me. This isn't about mastering massage techniques or trying to impress him. It's about being present, fully engaged in the moment, and ensuring he feels relaxed, understood, and emotionally cherished. The essence lies not just in the touch itself, but in the intention that drives it. When you engage mechanically, the connection simply won't flourish. However, when you remain attentive and fully present with him, tuning into his responses, he will definitely notice. Marcus Aurelius, one of the eminent Stoic thinkers, once advised, don't squander time debating what a good woman should be. Avoid overthinking. Keep it simple. Just immerse yourself in the moment and let your actions convey your intentions. The hard truth is that many women never take the time to grasp this concept. This is why they find themselves among the 99% who grapple with emotional closeness. In contrast, those who truly understand this principle forge deep, memorable bonds, connections that linger in a man's mind. In a society where many women chase instant gratification and fleeting encounters, such a mindful approach is truly exceptional. But once you master it, you'll emerge as one of those women who comprehend men's deeper desires. Now, let's delve into secret number 2. flirting with confidence and respect. Many women misconstrue what flirting really entails. They either go overboard, coming off as overly aggressive or desperate, or they hold back too much, afraid of misstepping. The truth is, men enjoy flirting, but only when it's infused with confidence, sensitivity, and respect. A woman who can flirt with ease becomes memorable, generating an exciting atmosphere without any pressure. Flirting isn't about forcing jokes or over-the-top compliments. It's about maintaining a playful, light-hearted, and charming tone. Think of it as a dance. He leads, you follow, and neither of you should feel coerced. The most effective way to flirt is through relaxed, witty exchanges. For instance, if he mentions a favorite dish, you might reply, "Oh, really? That's your best? You clearly haven't tasted my cooking yet." This playful challenge keeps the dialogue lively and introduces a fun sense of competition. Remember, effective flirting doesn't hinge on seeking validation. The moment you try too hard to impress, you lose your allure. Men are instinctively drawn to women who are at ease with themselves, women who can joke around without seeking acknowledgement. This is where Stoic philosophy shines. A truly captivating woman flirts not to win a man over, but because she revels in the experience. She stays emotionally grounded and never appears desperate for a reaction. Beyond mere words, eye contact and body language play a crucial role. A confident smile, a gentle nod, or a perfectly timed pause in conversation often communicate more than any clever pickup line. Attraction is sparked not just by what you say, but by your presence, energy, and confidence. When you flirt with the right mindset, men can feel that connection instantly. So, ask yourself, are you flirting to impress, or are you genuinely enjoying the moment? If you embrace the latter, attraction will blossom naturally in your favor. Now, let's explore secret number 3. How running your fingers through his hair at just the right moment can ignite an emotional connection. Many women often miss this important detail, but men truly appreciate it when a woman knows just how and when to touch their hair. When executed at the right time, this seemingly small action can spark a deeper bond in an instant. On the flip side, if it's done at the wrong moment, it might feel awkward, forced, or even invasive. The secret lies in understanding why this works so well. The scalp is highly sensitive, brimming with nerve endings that can elicit strong emotional responses. A gentle, intentional touch in the hair sends subtle yet potent signals of intimacy, trust, and attraction. It's not merely about the physical sensation. It carries an unspoken message. I see you. I'm here with you. I sense your energy. However, this is where many women miss the mark. They rush or go through the motions without a real connection behind the action. Running your fingers through his hair isn't just absent-mindedly playing with it. It's about crafting a moment, fostering closeness through touch. Picture yourself sitting beside him, engaged in conversation, and at just the right moment, you delicately tuck a strand behind his ear. This simple act, done with intention and confidence, speaks volumes. But timing is crucial. It's not something to attempt on a first date or before a genuine connection has formed. It shines brightest when he feels at ease with you, when warmth and chemistry are palpable, when he leans toward you, when his smile indicates closeness. That's when you know the moment is ideal. The worst mistake is to force it when he's not ready. That's why being present and aware is so important. From a Stoic viewpoint, this ties back to emotional intelligence and self-control. Stoicism encourages us to observe situations clearly, to act thoughtfully rather than impulsively, and to manage desire instead of letting it dictate our actions. This means engaging not just because you want to, but because the moment is ripe for connection. So, The next time you feel that spark with a man, don't underestimate the power of a simple touch in his hair. When it's done confidently and thoughtfully, it becomes one of those rare, quiet gestures that resonate profoundly. Now let's talk about secret number 4, the understated power of a hand on his back. It may appear to be a small, trivial gesture, but it carries significant weight. A confident touch on the lower back while guiding him through a crowd or walking side by side communicates a deeply attractive message: security, trust, and emotional closeness. Yet, many women overlook this opportunity or hesitate, unsure about whether to make that move. Men don't require grand displays to feel valued. What truly moves them are those subtle, instinctual signals that show a woman is present, aware, and connected to herself. When you gently and firmly place your hand on his back, you silently express, "I'm grounded in myself and with you." It's not about dominating or controlling. It's about demonstrating through your actions that you are engaged, attentive, and confidently connected. Many women find themselves caught in a common trap. They hesitate too long, making the moment feel awkward, or they act in a stiff and unnatural way. It's not about making claims or seeking approval. It's about being present. When executed well, a touch can be gentle yet intentional, brief but impactful, just enough for him to feel it and take notice without it coming across as forced. Picture this: you're strolling alongside him, approaching a restaurant entrance. As you step forward to open the door, you lightly place your hand on his lower back, guiding him smoothly ahead. It's a silent moment of connection, subtly signaling that this woman moves with purpose and confidence. From a Stoic viewpoint, this reflects self-discipline and clarity of mind. Marcus Aurelius wisely advised against wasting time debating what defines a good woman. A Stoic woman doesn't seek validation for her actions. She naturally embodies strength, awareness, and calm control. When your hand rests on his back, your intention isn't to elicit a reaction. Instead, you are simply a woman who radiates presence and inner security, which is incredibly appealing to men. In a world where many women are either overly reserved or excessively dominant, mastering the delicate balance of this small yet powerful gesture truly distinguishes you. It reveals your understanding of the perfect blend of strength and gentleness. Secret number 5: provide support in subtle ways. Offering support doesn't mean rescuing a man or acting as his caregiver. Modern men are independent and capable of tackling their own challenges. The secret lies in their desire for a woman who makes them feel valued. Not through grand gestures, but through small, consistent acts that demonstrate your emotional and quiet physical presence. Many women think support is only needed in dramatic situations, when he's under stress or defending his reputation. However, it's the little things that cultivate trust and attraction over time. How do you respond when someone is rude to him? Do you listen attentively without overreacting? Do you stand by him during uncomfortable moments, calm yet noticeable? Men are aware of these quiet displays of loyalty, and they appreciate them. A woman who remains composed in stressful situations, who acts with poise, and who is present without overshadowing, is the one who makes a man genuinely feel valued. In a landscape rife with uncertainty, emotional stability is a rare and incredibly attractive quality. It's important to remember that support doesn't equate to control or belittlement. It means being someone he can depend on when it matters most. A woman who stays calm, avoids unnecessary drama, yet steps up when strength is needed. This embodies the essence of Stoic philosophy. Epictetus once remarked, "It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it." A Stoic woman embodies emotional stability. She doesn't react impulsively or from a place of insecurity. Instead, She observes, reflects, and acts with a composed precision. This calmness makes a man feel secure in her presence. When you radiate this steady energy, you distinguish yourself from the overwhelming majority of women who either overreact or remain passive. You become that one exceptional woman who not only speaks of inner strength, but truly embodies it. This technique is subtle yet incredibly powerful, often flying under the radar for many women. When executed correctly, it fosters an emotional connection that lingers in his mind far longer than any compliment could. Here's how it unfolds. During a casual chat, you might casually mention, "You know, I had the strangest dream about you last night." Then, and this part is critical, pause. Resist the urge to elaborate immediately. Allow his curiosity to build organically. More often than not, he'll lean in and ask, "Really? What was it about?" The beauty of this approach is that you don't need a grand or overly romantic scenario. Keep it light and playful. You could say something like, "I don't recall all the details, but we were in a cafe, discussing something meaningful, and it felt completely natural." Notice how that simple sentence conveys a sense of comfort in his company. It hints that he occupies a place in your subconscious, forging a quiet yet significant connection between you. Men possess more intuition than many realize. They're intrigued by the notion that you think of them without any ulterior motive. A dream, something your mind conjured without conscious intention, carries substantial psychological weight. Unlike a rehearsed compliment, this feels genuine and spontaneous, igniting his curiosity. He may wonder, why did she dream about me? What does it signify? The magic is found in what remains unspoken. By leaving space for his imagination, you cultivate an emotional resonance that no direct compliment could replicate. This is the essence of subtle psychological connection, making him feel valued effortlessly. This method taps into a fundamental aspect of the male psyche, the allure of mystery and emotional depth. Men desire to feel special, but not through cliched, generic phrases. By casually sharing that you dreamt of him, you offer him significance, depth, and intrigue, all without any expectations. What makes this technique so potent? It's unexpected. Most women wouldn't consider expressing something like that. It feels genuine. Dreams are spontaneous, not contrived, which naturally sparks his interest. Now, let's weave in some Stoic wisdom. A Stoic woman doesn't plead for attention. She allows his natural curiosity to work in her favor. She understands that true attraction doesn't stem from chasing after someone, but from creating an irresistible magnetism. The secret lies in subtlety. Don't overdo it or force it. Wait for the opportune moment. When you get it right, you'll notice how he becomes more attracted to you, gazing longer and seeing you in a new light. Here's secret number 7. The primal allure of a refined personal style. Your appearance transcends mere aesthetics. It acts as a psychological cue. Research shows that a polished style conveys strength, maturity, and self-assurance, qualities that have long been embedded in the male psyche. Historically, women showcase their looks as symbols of pride. Female leaders adorn themselves with elegance and flair to represent wisdom. Femininity was not just a feeling, it was visually expressed. But here's the kicker. It's not solely about looking good, it's about cultivating self-awareness. A sloppy appearance suggests indifference, while a well-groomed look communicates, "I value myself and expect to be treated with respect." This aligns perfectly with Stoic philosophy. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, our thoughts color our souls. Your appearance is a mirror of your inner discipline. A refined style isn't by chance. It's a declaration of your mindset, a reflection of your patience, and a testament to your self-control. You're not just showcasing yourself. You embody a woman who takes charge of every facet of her life. In a world where many women overlook this, your presence becomes unmistakably powerful. A polished style frames your face, enhances your aura, and accentuates your expressions, creating a striking psychological contrast that draws men in. It's about the blend of elegance and effortless grace. Does this mean you need an extravagant look to be appealing? Not at all. When you intentionally care for your appearance, it transforms into a formidable asset. And if you already have your unique style, the right grooming can significantly shift how others, especially men, view you. When you embrace these secrets with confidence and ease, you unlock 7 potent principles that many women miss. Each one taps into deep psychological triggers, fostering trust, curiosity, and lasting attraction with minimal effort. The golden rule: don't force it. Authentic attraction blossoms from presence, self-assurance, and awareness. If you approach this mechanically, it feels disingenuous. But when you internalize these principles and let them flow naturally, their true power is unleashed. Stay alert for organic moments, the perfect time for a gentle touch, a playful ruffle of his hair, or a casual mention of a dream. The more seamless it feels, the more impactful it becomes. And here's the fascinating truth. These secrets don't just enhance your appeal to men, they elevate you as a woman. When you nurture confidence, presence, and inner strength, you shine in every aspect of life. This is where Stoicism reveals its greatest power. The Stoic woman seeks no validation. She chases no one. She embodies a serene confidence. Standing resolutely by her principles, her very presence conveys strength. She gets it. Genuine attraction isn't about gimmicks. It's about the person you choose to be in every moment. Now, the choice is yours. Will you remain one of the 99% who miss these subtle signs of power? Or will you take what you've learned and join the ranks of those who truly grasp the essence of real attraction? If you're ready to unlock these insights, drop a comment below. What caught you off guard the most? If you found this content valuable, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye out for more transformative insights. This is just the beginning.